Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are from. It's EZGAMER and welcome to another Roblox Dungeon Quest video. This time it's all about the new Halloween update that we just got a few hours ago. As you guys may have noticed, there is this creepy looking smiling face behind me. This only means that we are in the secret area in the new Halloween lobby that we have been waiting for. Yes, finally the Halloween lobby is out, and I'll show you guys how we can get to this area at the end of the video, so stick around to find out. But first, let's explore the new Halloween lobby to find out if there were some changes that were made different from the leaks that we had a few days ago. Let's go! So we are here right now in the main lobby area, and it looks pretty much the same as our leak video for the Halloween update. And nothing really changed, but we did notice something different when it comes to these tombstones. The original idea was these tombstones were supposed to have the names of the big YouTubers, but it seems like they changed it at the end and just made it a little bit more inclusive, which means that everyone in the lobby will now have their name written on one of these tombstones, so you guys should definitely check this out. Everything seems exactly as expected aside from the tombstones. We still see some fog and a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns scattered all over the lobby. Now with regards to the fog causing lags, I didn't really experience any lags so far. I can't speak for mobile players, but if you guys are playing on mobile and you guys are lagging, let me know in the comments down below. Let's check out the spooky eyes area. They actually look way cooler in person than I imagined. I'll show you guys how you could get yourself inside the jail cell and make it look like you're stuck with these spooky eyes. Next up is the training dummy area. It seems they are exactly as we expected. The dummies have all been changed into scarecrows. Let's check up on our little friend. He is now a tiny zombie in his own mini ghost boat. Now it's time to see my favorite part of the new lobby, the ghost ship. The good thing about this update is that they actually allowed us to be able to board on the ghost ship. It looks really good from far away, but when you actually go close or actually board on it, you would see that it's a little bit too bright. The neon is quite blinding. To get to the top of the ship, all you have to do is climb the ladder over here, and as you reach the top, jump to the side, and you could probably use Ghostly Rampage to get to the very tip. And we have now finished exploring the new Halloween lobby. Let's get into more updates. According to the announcement, there are 9 limited time cosmetic armors with a rare chance to drop at the end of a dungeon. That means we have 9 new free lootable cosmetics. The only difference this time is that they're only available for a limited time. As to how long these are going to be available, we have no news whatsoever. I do expect it to be ending about the first week of November, but I am not certain. Next on the list is Halloween themed lobby 1, which we already did explore earlier, and new cosmetic store, which we will be checking out in a little bit. And daily reward gives items from steampunk sewers, which means that if you are new to the update and you just came back to the game, or if you guys still don't have the best gears in the game, you now have more chances of getting something good. As long as you are at least level 120, you will start receiving steampunk sewers items from the daily reward. At the end of the announcement, Vinny or VCafe actually added, you don't have to run different dungeons. You can get all 9 cosmetics from any dungeon, so you can continue to run the highest dungeon you're able to, any difficulty. So this means it doesn't matter if you're running the dungeon on easy or nightmare, as long as you complete the dungeon. At the end of the dungeon, you are going to be having a chance to receive one of the 9 limited time cosmetic. So even if you run it on Ghastly Harbor or probably Steampunk Sewers or maybe Desert Temple, you will be able to loot any of the 9 limited time cosmetic armors. That is something really helpful, so we should take advantage of this before the items actually disappear. Now let's go ahead and check out the new shop cosmetics. We do have two armors again, which is the Headless Horseman armor and the Plague Doctor armor. And for weapons, we have Ghostly Scimitar and a Ritual Orb and Staff. Initially, they don't really look good on the picture, but when you actually see them in the game, they look better than expected. You can't really go wrong if you get any of them. Next, I'll be showcasing the new Halloween cosmetics that you can get from the dungeons. I haven't acquired any of them yet, but luckily I was able to get some images from the Discord server. Some of the cosmetics look really similar to each other, so I'm going to introduce them as a collection. So our first collection will be what I call the tribal cosmetics, since I don't really know what they're called. This first tribal collection has some sort of triangular mask and some green leaves on it. The second tribal cosmetic has a more circular mask rather than the triangular one earlier. The third tribal cosmetic uses red leaves and has a more detailed mask compared to the first two. Now, if we place them next to each other, we would see that they are very similar to each other. Only main difference are the leaves and the masks. The next collection is what I like to call the Shadow Collection, and you'll find out why. This is the first in the Shadow Collection. As you guys can see, he looks like a shadow figure with some sort of crystals behind it. The next Shadow Collection has 5 eyes on it instead of 2 and has the crystals looking like a winged one. I call this the Crystal Shadow Flyer. Next is what I call the Crystal King, just because it has some sort of crown looking crystal formation on its head. Now once again, if we put them side by side, we would see that they are really very similar to each other. The main difference this time is the amount of eyes and the formation of the crystals. The next collection is what I call the Monster Collection. First on the list is this image, and I'm not really sure because I don't have a clearer image on this cosmetic, but it looks some sort of shaman. This next cosmetic is probably my favorite one. It looks like a blocky ghost creature. And the last cosmetic from this collection is this sinister looking shadow creature demon thing. This probably is the most evil looking cosmetic from the whole list so far. Now, if I'm going to put them all side by side to each other, there are no similarities whatsoever. I'm guessing that these might be the 3 ones that they made first, and then the other 2 sets they made later on and got lazy. That's why they look so similar to each other. So which of these cosmetics did you like the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, I would say that the ghost blocky creature thing is my favorite, just because it doesn't have legs and it stands out when you're walking. You probably are wondering what's the other thing that I included in my thumbnail. Why is it not included in the cosmetics that I showed earlier? That's because this is not actually included in the new update. This is more of a proposal of a brand new cosmetic, which I would call cosmetic pets or pet cosmetics. Since Dungeon Quest has started rolling out these free cosmetics, maybe it's time that we have some pets in the game. They don't really have to affect the gameplay or whatsoever, they're just cosmetics. Thus the name Cosmetic Pets or Pet Cosmetics, because they're just there following you around. They're like miniature dragons or flowers or whatever. So that's the whole update. What do you guys think about the new cosmetics? Do you guys want pets in Dungeon Quest? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now I'm going to show you guys how to get to the secret area. First, you would have to go all the way here, right at the edge. Next is to swim towards the boat until you hit some sort of barrier. Once you reach the barrier, turn around. You would now have to align yourself towards the second rock at the back. Stop when the rock and the lights on the houses behind it look something like this. After you got that straightened out, face towards the boat again. Now just swim forward, slightly dipping yourself under the water and moving slightly left and right. You might not be able to get it the first time, but just keep going back to that spot and eventually you're going to be able to find out where the hole is. Now once you find the hole, you can actually start trolling your friends or exploring the secret island on the other side. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys found it helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, join all my socials, links are all available down on the description below. I'm EZGAMER, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are from. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next one, bye bye and peace.